Just gonna share this story about how I realized that Chad is not my enemy, and that he is in fact everything I could ever want to be. The story starts many years ago. I meet Chad playing Daisy. We were both young. I talked to him throughout many years. He considers me a very good friend for some reason. We talk about what we're doing, play games once in a while. He's busy, but when he's online, he always messages me and makes me play stuff with him. This is good for me because I'm fucking lonely, have hardly any friends, but Chad, he's always there. He invites me to visit him. He lives in another Western Euro country. I have no money because I'm a NEET, and so I tell him I can't. He says he'll pay for me, so he buys me a ticket and says I can stay over at his place. And it's a really nice place. Chad has a great job in some IT company. I visit him. He takes me to parties, never leaves my side, and even gives me talks on how I should behave. He introduces me to his friends and tries his best to get me to interact with them. Talks about me to his friends and makes me sound a lot more interesting than I actually am. Takes me to some clubs where he's well known and tells me things like I should enjoy myself and not be nervous. Actually gets me to dance one night. I have a few breakdowns when we're outside doing stuff. In my mind, I can't do this. All this self-hate makes me completely shut down sometimes. Chad takes me out and talks me through it. Somehow start having fun being around normies. Chad never leaves my side. He's always chatting up girls. They're approaching him like it's a common thing for him. But instead of trying to score with them, he instead gets them to talk to me. Spilling spaghetti hard, but know that Chad is there, and he is. Always see that he's right there if I shut down. Constantly walks up to me and asks how I'm doing, if everything is okay. At the same time, he's always giving me space to talk to new people, constantly introducing me and trying to get me to be more social. He's actually succeeding because I do talk to the people there. He even managed to chat some sleut up. No idea how, but she seems interested in me. We're both laughing and having a generally good time. Chad senses this and tells me to take her to his place. He'll stay out and sleep at his buddy's place. I completely fail and lose my boner when I'm with her. I tell Chad about it and he laughs and says that it's no big deal and says the same thing happened to him. I can tell that he knows that I'm a Virgo, but he never mocks me. I spend another month with him and eventually do end up losing my virginity with another girl that he introduced me to. Fast forward to now. This was around a month ago. He's giving me tips on how to make cheap but nutritious meals. I sent him pics of what I made and he's actually proud for some reason. I realize that he's my father figure. He's the best person I've ever met. He's trying to convince me to go to the gym and even wants me to visit him again so we can go fishing at his cabin. Sure, there are good and bad Chads out there, but this guy and his friends are the best people I've ever met. I don't know why he decided to try and fix me, but for some reason he did. I am so incredibly thankful.